Yo, what's good people, it's Cactus, and in today's video, I'm going to be flipping loops from subscribers. I'll be looking through the ones that have been sent to me and then I'll pick out a couple that I want to use. I'm going to be doing these on a regular basis as well, so if you want to get involved in the next one, then check the email address in the description and send some file loops. Just make sure you include the BPM, the key, and your tag as a separate file. But yo, before we get into it, I just dropped a brand new podcast episode with my guy LLB. We'll go through a lot of marketing techniques and how to sell beats online, so if you're interested in that, I'll leave that in the description as well. But let's get into the video. Alright, so the first one that I'm going to be using is from True Colors. This sample's sick, man. Could turn real soulful. I'm thinking some kind of boom bap beat or UK rap. Because the sample's just sounding so nice, I don't really want to chop it and change it. I just want to roll with what I've got. I might pitch it up though. Let's try a couple semitones. Try one more. Yeah, let's go with this for now. I'm going to set it to stretch. I'm going to bring it down to about 92. I'm thinking a rim for this one, you know. And then because I can hear it turning into a rap or boom bap beat, I'm going to go with a cardiac kick. So I've just brought the velocity down with these ones, just so it bounces off it more. And then because all of the instruments are sounding live, I don't want to use a trap hi-hat or anything. I want to find some real drums, like a real hi-hat loop. Yeah, maybe there's just the hi-hats. So I just need to bring this in time. So I'm going to set this to stretch, make sure this stretch is activated, and then I'm just going to bring that back. I'm just holding Alt, clicking and dragging. Yeah, it's perfect. Then I'm thinking a real snare, but maybe just use it towards the end of the bar or in a couple patterns like the hook or something. And yo, a quick gem for finding the pack that you were previously in. You can drag the sample in. It takes you back to the pack. Maybe just something like this. And I think the rim needs to cut through a little bit more. I'm just going to boost the low end of it. And I'm definitely thinking a live bass for this one, so an electric guitar maybe. Trillion's good for them. Just got to work out the bass notes. I think it's starting on A sharp. That's what we pitched it to. So it goes down. Maybe here. Yeah. Then back up. Now I've got the bass notes, I just need to work out the filler notes. So maybe something like this. So just to talk you through what I'm doing here, I'm adding saturation to the bass, but only to like the mid and upper frequencies. I'm leaving the bottom end alone because I think that sounds fine, but I wanted it to cut through the mix a bit better. So that's why I've split the band. I'm leaving the real lows and then everything up, I'm just driving up. So before, and then after. I'm just setting a fruity limiter on, just for when the notes go a bit higher, it's getting a bit too loud. I'm also going to sidechain the kick to the 808, but I'm going to do it a different way. So I've pulled up a fruity peak controller on the kick, and then on the bass, I'm going to pull up an EQ. I'm going to bring the second one to around about where the kick's hitting. Then I'm going to right click here, link to controller, peak controller. I'm going to change this to inverted, change this to 0.5, accept it. And now every time the kick hits, the EQ is going to duck, but only in them low frequencies. So that's way too much, but I can bring the volume back from here. tighten up the bandwidth. I'm going to start arranging this one, so I'm going to split the drums. I'm going to bring this over. I've chopped these up as well, so I can start arranging it properly. So I can start with the pianos. Vocals as well. And maybe cut these off. Just the vocals here. Actually, I want to make this build up, so I'm going to bring this across. Maybe have these again, but the drums can come in, bring these down. Change the first bass pattern, just make this a bit simpler. Chop these up too. And these can come back in. Yeah, I definitely need some drum fills in though. I want that one to repeat, so I'm going to chop this, get rid of this one. And then definitely some live crash sound. Yeah, that might be the one. And then the sample changes here, so I'm just going to keep this as a bit of an outro. So I'm going to copy the drums again and let this bit play out. Alright, so the next loop that I'm using is from Paid. Paid's from the Discord gang, so shout out to Paid. He came through with this. Kind of simple, but I can imagine the bounce straight away. This one sounds kind of hard, but I think I might turn this off. I might even start with the 808 this time before I put in snares or anything. Alright, so for the 808s I've gone kind of crazy, but this is what I've got. I'm going to turn these down too. And then for the bass, what I'm thinking about doing is adding a frequency splitter, and I'm going to sidechain it to this track, and then I'm going to send the mids there because I want the bass frequencies to stay the same, but I want to mess around with the mids. Then I'm just putting the flanges on the high and mid frequencies so it doesn't affect the bass. For the hi-hats, let's get a quick bounce in. I think I want to add a grind bass just at the end of the 8-bar. So same thing like the 808s, you want to decrease everything apart from the hold. I'm just bringing the attack up a little bit just to get rid of a click. Bring them up an octave. And then same at the end. Pan these two. I think I want to make the hi-hats a bit more interesting. So I want some delay, but I'm going to use Echo Boy just because you can mess with the style of the delay. So you can make the delay like distorted and phased. So look, this is before Echo Boy. And then this is width. I've obviously changed the mix level too. And I'm thinking some reverb on the grind bass. I'm just going to put a couple more perks in, so I'm thinking a rim and then this. I've actually changed that last perk to a ghosty snare. And I'm going to pan these ones, so left, right, and then left. Pan that one a bit too. Then the last thing I'm doing with this is making it echo and fade out. Alright, let's start arranging this. I'm going to split it, and there's some different parts of the sample which I haven't used yet. I'm going to save that bit for the hook and just repeat this bit. Thinking I need to switch the 8/8 patterns a little bit. Then I'm thinking in the intro, maybe halftime. But this can gradually come out. So it can come out here, and then maybe adjust the curve. And then I think I need to make this pattern unique because I want it to be a little bit simpler. I'm going to make this one unique as well, and then take out some of these slides because that bit's getting a bit repetitive. Maybe do something with the 8/8s just before the hook. Get the riser back in there. Last thing I'm going to add is some effects. So camera flash here. I'm just going to turn that down a little bit. Alright, I've rearranged the pattern just a little bit just to introduce new elements here, but let's have a listen from the beginning. I don't have the tag from page, so it's only got mine in for now.
Cactus.
This bass is sounding hard. You notice there's like a new 8/8 pattern every 4 bars. Little pause. So that's the pattern change that I did. And then the hook. So it's a real simple beat, but it sounds hard. And then the rest just repeats. So I hope you liked the video and I hope you were feeling the beats. I'm sorry if I didn't get a chance to go through your loops today. Obviously I can't go through all of them in a video, but if you want to get involved in the next one, then send your best loops to loops4jcactus@gmail.com. I'll put the link in the description so you can find it as well. And yo, just to let everyone know that the Cactus hats are officially back in stock. So if you're wanting one, then message me on Instagram at jcactusmusic. I'm going to be adding them to my website real soon, but if you want one before that, then shout me on Instagram. But thanks for watching and I'll see you next time.